Hello! It is late at night, but for once I can say that I've got this ruddy complexion, by which I mean that my face is red because I'm flushed from exercise. I've just come back from I've gotten into the habit of doing air bike on nights where I'm not doing a full strength workout. At least most nights, not every night of the week, but a lot of nights of the week before I go to bed. I know it's not great for my sleep schedule. There's a lot of things at the moment I'm not doing in terms of just optimizing my energy. But yeah, I've gotten into that habit, just doing a whole bunch of air bike before bed. Well, 45 minutes. And so that's why my face is red. But anyway, this is what's happening at the tavern for this week. So what's happening this week? Let me tell you, it's been a busy one. It is a busy one. It's been a long day. There's been a lot of stuff happening this week. There's been a lot of stuff happening today. So first of all, as a reminder, there is an item that is up in the Tavern of Voices store that allows folks to pre-register interest for Alexa workshops that I'll be running this year, which is all about developing for Alexa, what's involved in it, just the basic principles, and also just going through some practical stuff as well. Please pop into that if you're interested at all. I'm really looking forward to them. We're going to be starting to put together the content for that soon. Speaking of Alexa, I've been developing a prototype this week, which has been a lot of fun. I'll be able to talk about that more down the track, but I think it's going to bear some fruit. So I'm really excited about that. Also, the Voice Up weekend workshop on video games, where we had Cissy Jones and Doug Cockle along, that has pretty much run into turning into a podcast, which is something that I wouldn't normally do. Podcasts are one of those things where there's a lot of work involved. And so there has to be a clear reason why. But I'm working with the amazing Gemma Laurel and Jessica Hutchinson, who are two incredible people that I learn from every time I talk to them. And so we're doing a podcast, and we're talking to folks, not just in the creative industry, but just folks out there who have interesting stories or useful things that can help people shortcut some lessons in their own lives. And we've already recorded our first episode with Cissy Jones. There's been a lot of work involved in that over the last week, post-recording, as well as just the logistics of getting all of that together. But it's been a delight. It's been a delight. I mean, getting to sit down and chat with Cissy for an hour, like, who wouldn't want to do that? It was amazing, and so I'm looking forward to seeing where that goes. It's a big, audacious project, and I'm excited to help push it forward. So there's a link for the Yes, We're Going to Go There podcast, which is what we've been working on. That'll be in the notes for this video, along with a link for the Tavern of Voices store. Other than that, the other thing that has come out of that podcast is that let me start that again in English. It is late. The Voiceover Summit that Cissy has put together, I've made the decision to turn up for that for all 3 days as an investment in my career, because the opportunities there, the wisdom, the lessons, it is incredible. I can't not do it. Because it's not just about accents, it's not just about vocal production, it's about things like considering finances, considering mental health, mindset. It's about protecting your voice. I just hit my microphone. I'm a professional. I will always find a way to do it. So I'm heading along to that. There'll be a link to that along with this video as well, because I think it's an incredible opportunity for anyone involved in voiceover. Other than that, I had a really good day today where I put an audition out. I'm not auditioning as much as I used to at the moment. I'm focusing on my own work, but an audition crossed my desk, and I looked at the character, and so juicy. And I got some feedback by the end of today, which it looks positive. It's not a definite, but it's looking pretty positive that I'm a lock for that role, which I'm really excited for, because I put in the work. to understand the character, and I created something I was really happy with. And it turns out that the person behind the project was happy with it too. So best possible outcome. So I'll be looking forward to talking more about that down the track as well. So to summarize, what's happening at the Tavern this week? Starting to prepare for mentally workshops happening later in the year. I've got a bit more of a hand on the tiller at the moment in terms of what's happening over the next couple of months. So I'm feeling better about that. So preparing for those, working on prototypes for workshops, looking forward to being an attendee at the Voiceover Summit in March, and working on a podcast. There's a lot going on. It's good times. All right. Stay safe, stay well. Life is a lot out there, and I will talk to you again next week. Oh, one other thing that's worth talking about as well, just before I disappear, and then this will be it. I've also got into the habit I talked a little while back about doing a gratitude practice every day. I've gotten into the habit of closing out each day by actually making that a public thing, by just posting that on Twitter and Facebook. It feels better for me. It feels good to be sort of doing that as a good night thing. So, yeah, there you go. Look after yourself. Life's a lot right now. Talk to you again soon.